Okay. Hello. आवाज आ रही है राहुल? हेलो राहुल, आवाज आ रही है कि नहीं?
Hello.
हेलो, आवाज आ रही है राहुल?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we already discussed up to output voltage of the 3-phase full wave uncontrolled rectifier. That means up to this waveform. Okay. So what is this one represent? The maximum either line voltage or phase voltage. Is this one? This one represent for the line voltage, na? So this is your maximum line voltage, V suffix ml. Okay. Maximum line voltage. Now, how we can draw the IA, that means phase IA, phase current IA. Suppose that this one is your output voltage waveform. Now, if you want to draw the phase current IA, supply current of IS, so how we can draw this one? From this waveform, can you draw the phase current IA? Very simple, na? If you want to draw phase angle IA, so how we can draw? Just from this output voltage waveform, the pure resistance. So as it is pure resistive circuit, so whatever the voltage, output voltage waveform, that follow the output current also, is not. For the pure resistive circuit, whatever the output voltage waveform, that is followed by the output current. So if you want to, for phase A, that means either along the y-axis we represent phase A, and along this axis is your omega t. Okay. So up to this point, that means up to 30 degree, up to 30 degree. Diode 1 is conduct or not conduct? Diode 1 is conducting up to 30 degree. You find from the waveform. From which point diode 1 start for conduction? From this waveform you may be observed from up to this point. That means 30 degree. Which one is conducting? Diode 5, na? So after 30 degree to 150 degree, diode D1 conduct. Okay. So if you want to find the current across the phase A, phase IA, then up to 30 degree, these do not conduct. So the current from 0 to 30 degree is 0. Okay. So from 30 degree, you may be observe that the phase line voltage VAB appear. Okay. VAB appear. That means from 30 degree to 90 degree, phase AB, line AB voltage appears. That means diode 1 and diode 6 conducting. Okay. So up to 30 degree to 90 degree, what is the current flowing? IAB, represented by IAB. So follow from this point to this point, IAB, same path of the output voltage. Is not? Same path of the output voltage, since it is pure resistive circuit. So from this point to this point, follow the output voltage waveform. So this one is represent line voltage VAB, and current path is your IAB. From this point to this point is your line voltage VAC, maybe observe from this one to this one, VAC, and current is your represented by IAC, that means diode 1 and diode C. Okay, that means diode D2 current path. So from 30 degree to 150 degree, the output current of the phase A is similar to this one. From up to this one to this one, that means 150 degree to 210 degree. Diode 1 do not conduct, so current becomes 0. Did not? From 150 degree to 210 degree. And again from this point to conduct reverse, that means IBA. Okay, IBA, since the voltage from this point to VBA, so phase A current is also follow, and B, that means negative polarity of IBA. So follow the path of this one, IBA. Again, this one is your each line voltage. This represent line voltage VCA. That means current is your ICA. Since here diode 1 is conducting. Again, from this point to this point, D1 do not conduct, so current is 0. And again, repeated from this point, you will observe that VA, B and VAC. V diode 1 conduct from this point to this point. So again, follow the same path, this one. So it is very similar to the output voltage waveform, okay, for phase A. So what is this one? Maximum line voltage divided by resistance, that is represent your maximum line voltage, okay, I suffix maximum. Now, if you want to draw the waveform of diode 1 across the diode 1, this across this diode, okay, so what is the current for the diode 1? How we can draw waveform for the diode current 1? That means same things, huh? This instant diode current is same, IA. That means whatever the IA, that is follow the ID1. Okay. Again ID1. Again here go to the negative half cycle. So this one is your for diode 1 current waveform. Okay. Similarly, we can draw for the voltage across the diode 1. So what is the waveform for the voltage across the diode 1? जिस इंस्टेंट पे डायोड कंडक्ट कर रहा है उसमें क्या होगा? वोल्टेज ड्रॉप, वोल्टेज अक्रॉस द डायोड 0 होगा, you know. When the diode conduct, so voltage across the diode is 0. So diode 1 from which point to which point is conducting here? 30 degree to 150 degree. So from 30 degree to 150 degree, voltage across the diode is 0 since it conducted. Okay, and before that, diode 1 is conducting, so do not conducting, so voltage, some voltage appears across this one. Okay, after 150 degree to this one, how much? 100, this one is your 270. That means the difference is 120, and this one is your how much? If you subtract from 270 to 150, that means 120. This one is your 120 and 120. So again, double of this one. Okay, so whatever. So this reverse maximum voltage is your minus 1.5 V maximum phase. V suffix MP represents your maximum phase voltage. Okay, and again this point, diode 1 is conducting, so voltage across the diode is your 0, because you may find the current across the diode phase IA. So voltage across the diode during this period is your 0 when it is conducting. Okay. So now these are the various waveform across the various element of the 3-phase full wave rectifier, uncontrolled rectifier. Okay. Similarly, you maybe draw for the phase B. So what is the current waveform for IB? If you want to draw IB, phase IA, so what is waveform for IA? Can you tell me? How you can draw the IA? Immediately you can draw, na? IAB, IBC, phase IA, phase B. So this is the basic waveform of the 3-phase full wave uncontrolled rectifier. Circuit diagram as well as their output voltage and output current waveform for phase A, phase B. Similarly, you may draw, and for phase C. So for phase A, I have explained here. Similarly, you can draw for phase B and phase C also. Okay, and the diode across D1, D2, D3, D5. So is it clear to all of you? all waveform, or have any problem in any waveform here? Either output voltage waveform or current waveform or voltage across the diode? किसी को प्रॉब्लम है इसमें वेवफॉर्म में कोई प्रॉब्लम बोलो? दीपक कुमार, दीपक कुमार,
यस सर।
किसी भी वेवफॉर्म में एनी प्रॉब्लम? एनी वेवफॉर्म,
No, sir.
आउटपुट वोल्टेज वेवफॉर्म, आउटपुट करंट वेवफॉर्म? नो.
No sir.
Okay. So now we move towards the another part of the section. That means whatever the circuit here draw, we just simulate in MATLAB and we try to observe their output voltage waveform. Is not? Whatever the circuit I have drawn here, this circuit I want to simulate in MATLAB. So we already familiar with the MATLAB. Just try to open the MATLAB and try to simulate the circuit and verify the whatever the waveform here discussed. So go to the MATLAB. Yeah. So just open the MATLAB. So it takes some time for opening the MATLAB. For simulation in MATLAB, you must be kept in your mind the circuit diagram, whatever the parameters you required for draw the circuit. Okay. So that you can drag that component from Simulink library to workspace and then reconnect according to your circuit diagram. So what are the various components we required for the 3-phase full wave rectifier and control rectifier? What are the components required? Just tell me. Have you seen the circuit diagram, na? 3 minutes earlier. So just tell me what are the components required for the simulation of the circuit, so that we can drag from the Simulink library into the workspace and connect in proper manner, so we are able to observe the output voltage waveform for the 3-phase full wave rectifier. क्या क्या जरूरत पड़ेगा हम लोग को सर्किट को ड्रॉ करने के लिए? Rahul, what are the different components we require for simulating this circuit? So this is your first interface of the MATLAB. Now we want to create new workspace. So again go to this point and create new model. Go to the Simulink model. Now create here one new workspace. It takes some time for create new workspace or new work model. It takes some time. Wait here. So just tell me what are the different components required for draw the circuit? क्या क्या चाहिए हम लोग को? 3-phase AC सोर्स चाहिए ना? 3-phase AC source. And how many number of diodes required? Hello. It takes some time for open the new workspace. So just wait few minutes. Just this circuit kept in your mind for simulation in MATLAB. What are the components required for the circuit? One is your 3-phase source and another 6 number of diode, 1 number of resistor. Is not? So this component you kept in your mind. We are just going to simulate this circuit in lab, MATLAB. Okay. So it creating your workspace. No, it takes some time. So create this new workspace. Some time take here. It's too slow, taking a lot of time for this. So just wait few minutes. Yeah. So this created here one new workspace with the name of untitled. Now you maybe save with some name. Now if you want to save this model, so I'll go to the now we want to save this model with some particular name. Okay. Okay. So just again go to the MATLAB and open this one. And create new file for Simulink the circuit. MATLAB taking a lot of time for opening the file. So just wait few minutes. So have you remember what are the different components we required for the circuit? So again go to the new folder and wait here times. Take some time for creating folder for the simulation purpose. So just wait few minutes. Okay, correct. Simulink here and enter. Just again go to this point. No. Just again close this one and try to reopen the MATLAB. So just take some time for create the new workspace. Just wait. Okay. Too much slow. Have you practiced some circuit in MATLAB simulation of the whatever we discussed in the previous classes of previous lab? Anyone? Rahul?
Yes, sir.
Have you practiced some previous circuit in MATLAB? How we try to simulate this
Yes,
one?
sir.
Any circuit, single phase,
Sir,
half
the
wave?
MATLAB, it is working properly.
Sorry?
So, the MATLAB version is not working properly in my PC.
Okay. So you have not right now MATLAB. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. So whenever you have got opportunity, you just try to practice some circuit, how we try to simulate. Okay. So just again go here for the new model. So just click here simulate model. So that create the new workspace where we try to simulate the circuit. Lot of circuits we have practiced in previous lab also. Okay. Single phase, half wave, single phase, full wave, uncontrolled, control type. Okay. So whenever you got to MATLAB in your system, you just try to practice some circuit. Okay. Few basic things you keep in your mind. That means how we operate this MATLAB. This icon is your for Simulink library. Okay. There are a lot of block given. So you can draw from that library to new workspace and where you simulate the circuit. So in which block various type of electrical equipment are available. So just try to got that instrument in proper block. So this is our new workspace open here with a untitled name. So now I want to save this file. Okay, save as any folder in any folder with some name of this model. Okay, so just I want to save in this folder of the simulation lab. So again go to the simulation model. I have lot of model practice in previous lab session. So I think we already designed up to model number 11. So this one is named as model number 12. Okay. Model 12 with the name of model 12. Okay. Save. So model 12 already exists. Okay. So this one is already exist model 12. So you maybe kept another name, that means model number 13. Okay. And save in this folder. Now you just whatever in your mind, which parameters we required for the circuit, just tell me one by one. One three-phase source, and another six number of diode, and one resistive load. Is not. So now this model is saved with the name of model number 13. Now go to the Simulink library from here. So just open the Simulink library. No, okay, so just this one is your open Simulink library. Go to here, sync. Okay, so first one, various type of sync is given here. We just scope, take this scope in model number 13. So this model number, then go to the in your new workspace model number 13. Okay, next what we required here, three-phase source, is it not? So go to the SIMSCAP. And in SIMSCAP again go to the SIM power system. Okay. So go here electrical source. Okay. So various type of electrical source available here according to your requirement. You just drag to in your model. Okay. Single phase AC source, AC voltage source, current source. Okay. So we require three phase source. Is it not? Three phase source, or maybe 3 unit of single AC source. Whatever you maybe want. Either you maybe go to this one or go to this one. Okay. So suppose that if we go for three phase model, that means add this model number 13. Okay. So have we got this one? Yeah. So three phase source is available in your model number 13. Okay. Next, what we require? Just tell me. Deepak. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Just tell me which type of power electronic switching device is required for the uncontrolled rectifier. Have you seen
Diode, sir.
diode? So just add diode in your model number 13. So how you can got the diode? Go to the power electronics. Are you able to see here? Power electronics. So various type of switching power electronics available here. So just choose according to your requirement. So diode, suppose that. So just add in your workspace. Okay. And next, what you require? और क्या चाहिए? सर्किट डायग्राम तो ध्यान में है ना? तुम लोग बार-बार ध्यान में नहीं रह रहा है. This is your circuit diagram. So what are the component you require? You already got your three-phase source, diode. Next, you got resistance, resistive load. So just drag the resistive load. Okay. So again go to the Simulink library where you got the go to the electrical source. So various type of electrical source is available here. Okay. Go to the element. So various type of electrical element available here. Now you can choose according to your requirement. So resistive load you require. So again click this one, add to the model number 13. And now if you want to measure the voltage and output current waveform, so you require voltmeter and ammeter. So go to the measurement part. Okay. And add this voltmeter. Model number 13. And ammeter, model number 13. Okay. Next, one block is required for the power. There's a power guy. Just simply write here power guy. Okay, enter. So power guy is available here. Now you just add in here model. Yeah. Now I think you all basic component obtained here, and just now you simulate the circuit. Okay. So just first of all put the screen, and now rearrange this block. Oh, we draw here parallel RLC, no? Not required. Again, go to the Simulink library. You want to just squeeze RLC branch. So go to the element and again go to the Each RLC branch. Now you just rearrange this block. So just click on this block. Let me see diode. And again here, the forward voltage drop is 0. The other diode, and this one is your deactivate, apply and OK. Okay. How many diodes required for 3-phase full wave rectifier? How many diodes required for? कितना डायोड चाहिए? Just tell me how many diodes required for the circuit simulation of 3-phase full wave rectifier. How many diodes required?
6, sir.
6. So just create from this diode to 6 diode. Okay. So just create another 5 diodes. So this one is your diode number 1. This number is your diode number 2. This is your diode number 3. This is your diode number 4. The diode number 5. And this is your diode number 6. So you just eliminate this one. So according to your circuit diagram, just connect this diode. Okay. So just put here and a scope move towards this side. Okay. So this scope move here. Now just move the RLC here and this voltage is here. What are the diodes connected in upper leg? Which diodes are connected in upper leg? Just see the arrangement of the circuit diagram here. Okay, so put all the diode in this way, whatever the diode correct configuration here, that means diode 1, diode 3 and diode 5 in your upper leg and diode 2, 4 and 6 in your lower diode. Okay, so just according to the circuit you simulate here. So just this is your diode number 1. Okay, and next is your diode number 3. Where is 3? This one is 3. Next is your diode number 5. Put here. Now diode number 2 you're here. Diode number 6 here, and diode number 4 is here. Okay. So now you can rotate this diode if you click on this one. So in the proper way, you are able to connect. Yeah, diode 1, diode 3, just rotate one. And this is your diode number 5. Okay. So just rotate one, this one. Now you just connect all the cathode of this diode. Okay. And diode number 4 is available here. Just control and R. Diode number 5. So just move here. And this is your diode number 2. Now you just connect from this point to this point. So just move slightly towards left side. Okay. Now just connect from this point to this point. Okay. And from this point to this point. From this point to this point. Now you can connect from this point to this point, this point to okay. This is your three-phase AC source. Before that, you maybe connect this load resistance. That means you require pure resistive circuit. So just click on the RLC circuit and choose according to your requirement. So pure resistance, just select. And you may put here any value of the resistance. That means 10 ohm, 5 ohm, whatever you may want. Or otherwise, you take the default value 1. Okay. So just here, suppose that 10 ohm or whatever you maybe want, apply and okay. Okay. So your load becomes your resistive circuit. Now if you just click on this load, so just you are able to rotate this one. Now if you want to measure the output current waveform of the phase A, so you may be connected from this point to this point, and from this point to this point. Okay. From this point to this point. Okay. So now you just connect the three-phase supply. So this point is go to the this point. Your A, maybe mark here, B, and this is your mark here, C. So you will mark here as it is your circuit configuration A. This is your phase B, and this is your phase C. Okay. Or if we represent it here capital A, so maybe write here capital A, capital B, or capital C, whatever you maybe want. Okay. Now you just put here the configuration of what is the three-phase AC source given to you. That means phase A, phase B, phase C, where you maybe want here. That means admittance, phase to phase voltage, degree, and frequency. So by default value you take what is the frequency rating? Is 50 hertz. Okay. So this one is your, if you amplitude maximum phase to phase is 100 volt, or you maybe put another value, whatever you maybe want. And for phase A, phase degree is 0. Okay. And if you put for the phase B and phase C, similarly you put here phase delay 120 degree, and for phase C 240 degree. Okay. So maybe apply here and okay. So now just click on the power gap block. And just change the configuration of continuous to discrete. You have seen in the previous simulation circuit also. Okay. And now if you connect this voltmeter in this scope and just similarly maybe practice. This voltmeter connected across the output voltage of this load. So you maybe connect, go to the configuration parameters from continuous to discrete and take the sample time is by default value and just close one. Okay. Maybe connect this output voltage waveform from this point to this point. Okay, so output voltage can be measured. Now you may connect this scope access may be increased. How many access you require? 2. So go to the setting and number of parameters is your number of access is your 2. So let's create 2. So now you maybe connect this circuit and the output voltage waveform from this to this, and you maybe connect various type of voltmeter for year line voltage, phase AB, phase BC and phase CA. So another 3 types of voltmeter you may be connect here and go to the scope. Okay. So just we stop here, and in the next class we will discuss another things. So I think this one is completed. If you run this model, then you will get the output. Did not?